Yo, what's going on, guys? Spoofy here with TheCardGuys, and I would have brought this a lot sooner. I lost my voice at the regional. It was actually pretty funny. I couldn't talk through like after round 5 or 6. It was pretty bad, but I haven't done one of these in a very long time. You can kind of tell I'm kind of hoarse still, but I haven't done one of these in a really long time. This is actually something I started a long time ago when I first started my first ever channel. I would give tournament reports every Tuesday and Saturday after I'd come back from locals and then come back from super games. And I kind of want to do this again, except starting for regionals, YCSs, super games tournaments, things like that. I mean, a lot of times I'm busy because of work. I work at an insurance company, and scheduling is strict there. And being able to have time off every week when I want to do something is not going to happen. And I had to give up the YCS this week so I could go to regionals last week since it was closer. And so I could save up, get money, work a couple holidays, like Memorial Day coming up, so I can get money to go to nationals and support my team. So pretty much I want to give you guys a quick run through of the deck I played and then actually go round by round with you guys. I figured I would do it this way so you guys got a kind of a consistency of what I played. Maybe I could go through a couple of decisions, give you a couple of scenarios or reasons why I played certain cards in the deck. I ended up going X2. My only losses were to Desmond in round 3. You guys who know who Desmond is. I opened up really bad both games. He 2-0'd me, but I tried to go for the tie, and he had the last El Shadal. Set 4, and I thought he was bluffing it, but he didn't. And opened up really bad both those games, and I played out of both of them, and then barely losing game 1 and barely losing game 2. But the good game to Desmond. Him and I know we had tested and stuff, and really good match. And my last match or my last loss was to Infernoids. It's a very tough matchup, to be honest with you. But game 1. He opened up reasoning and did stuff. I opened really good, and I played out of it. And then he top deck, I believe, in a Nuku while he had a Seer in the grave. And then I wasn't able to beat it with a Construct, and he just ended up winning the next turn. He milled the Seer off the reasoning the turn after, or off the Raiden or something like that. I forgot. And then game 2, I absolutely obliterated him. And then game 3, he opened up double reasoning to my all monster hand. But I want to go ahead and get into the list here, then I'll go through each round and stuff. By the way, thumbs up for the token. We're going to be making more like these. This one came out really good, and so hopefully AJ comes through and makes more of these for nationals. So be on the lookout for that. These will be, I believe, $5 a piece. So if you want some, let us know. We'll see how many we can make before nationals. So yeah, ended up playing Star Shadals. I'll get into the main, extra, and the side deck here, and let you know exactly the reasoning by all my card choices, and then I'll go into the rounds after that. But played 3 Beast. I played 3. Reason being, I thought I was gonna play a lot of mirror matches, and I played 3. Yeah, I played 3 mirror matches, and they all it played a big factor in all of them. Like I said, the only one I really lost to was Desmond. Desmond game 1, actually, funny story. I went into my Hedgehog search into this, and if I would have set this and put him back on his fusion play for the next turn, he would have lost the game. He admitted it too. And he had a mistake game 1. Like, he was mainly mistake. And, like, obviously it's not the best in this matchup. So, that was the reason he won the game 1. It was whatever. It was a really good match. So I played 3 Beast, and then I like to draw. Draw with Kommanod is amazing. Speaking of Kommanod, I played 3 of those as well. I think this card is very good for the sole fact that it just adds it acts as any Shadal. So why not play it? I opted to play 2 Falco. In testing, I opened it a lot. I wanted to play 3. I wanted to play 2 Skomata, 3 Falco, 3 Beast. Or 2 Beasts, 3 Falco, but in testing, going 4th and testing the mirror match more than anything else, I felt like this was the best number, not playing shadow games. This was the best number only because Beast winning the matchup. It would have either been a third one of these over a Beast if anything else, but I decided not to. And then I played 2 more Shaddolls. I played 1 dragon and 1 hedgehog. I know a lot of more people are playing 2 of this now, just for the mirror match, but I think right now with my particular build, 1's plenty, and then 1 was enough of this. Been testing the 2-of ratio with everything, and it's been working okay, but I thought this was the best ratio for this particular tournament, knowing what's coming out of Cross Souls, and I felt like my Shaddol matchup was really good. The only main focus was Necros, and I think I had a very strong matchup against Necros, but I'll get into that in a minute. That's the Shaddol monster count. It's 10 altogether. Yeah, it's 10. Then for the other stuff, it's 3 Scepter and 3 Sovereignty, obviously. Funny story, I didn't Scepter Sovereignty anybody all tournament, which is the funny part. And I feel like if I would have, I would have probably been undefeated, to be honest with you. Being able to not even go into this is just ridiculous, and it hurt my feelings because I wanted to play it. But I mean, it worked well with light targets. I mean, I didn't play Kommanod in the deck either, which I regret after going deeper and deeper in the tournament. But I just wanted to create consistency in the deck, have a searcher, use this as a light target. That's mainly what I did with it. I summoned this to drop this, and then I would do my little play. Actually, I lied. One time I actually did this play. I summoned this to search this. I fused with this, and then soul charged it back to Ouroboros a card out of his hand when he was playing Infernoids, and it won me the game because I ended up going win to this, and he just lost. Or win in the next turn, and he just ultimately lost because hit the Deneb out of his hand, which is the funny part. But yeah, so that's 6 monsters. I'm iffy on this, but right now I think I'm going to stick with it. I've been testing the pure build, and this just seems a little bit better to me. Then I played double Mathematician. I know a lot of people tell me, oh, Mathematician at 3 is bad. You're a bad kid if you play more than or less than 3. Well, I didn't miss it as much. I really wanted to focus my normal summoning on this more or less than anything else, and I played another normal summon in its place. I'm not getting that into a minute. Then I played double Veiler. I thought 3 clogged a lot, and with the light engine like I had the Star Stairs, I think 2 was plenty. And I didn't even opt to side a 3rd one, which I don't think really even mattered all too much. 2 was plenty, and I got to it when I needed to. Then I played 1 Thunder King. That was my other option. I could either play the 3rd Math or this. And I decided to play this because I figured I'd still see a lot of Necros, Satellars, and things of that nature. And it was more or less good because all 3 Necros matchups, I actually drew this. And going, I'll show you guys in a minute. I opened up the nuts. Not the nuts, but I played it. I played my butt off against all 3 Necros, and ended my field with like this and a water and some other stuff, and you'll see in a minute. But played that, and then I played the 1 Almighty BLS. So good. They're never gonna ban it. I hope it's an ultimate in the Astral Pack. That'd be kind of cool. But this won me games. Just putting this in defense and like starting removing their stuff in the mirror match is ridiculous. I had a guy sitting on like 3 different things, BLS, construct, something else, and I forgot what I did, but I went construct, hit his construct, special this, and hit the other one, hit his BLS, and he just could not win because I had a BLS and like I could have done anything at that point. So BLS has a lot of versatility, and then obviously the blowouts with it. Then I played obviously for the 3 played 3 El Shaddol, double fusion, and 1 Net fusion. Now, people told me not to play it, told me to play a 3rd one of these. I don't agree with that at all. I think going forward in the format, maybe play 7 altogether. But right now, this opened up a lot of plays, and I'll show you why in a minute, why I decided to play this. Obviously, you can make any of them water and do your play if you're playing Necros or whatever, but this came in handy because of this card. And I played double Instant Fusion in my build. Instant Fusion gives you a lot of advantage. Opening up Instant Fusion, Nef Shaddol, and a Shaddol monster is just free plus. I believe +1, you instant fusion into a window, equip it, and then fuse. And then go into an water, and then you just more or less just win at that point. And then at the very worst, in the mirror match, when I played the mirror match, I would instant fusion or window. And window, yes, it's very good in the mirror match, but at the same time, you just want to float your spells. And so a lot of the times, if I would have one of these in the grave, I would instant fusion away and the window if they get this back to my hand, and then have this in the core set, and then go into my play the next turn. And then just outplay your opponent from there. It's very good. And I thought that was a really cool little interesting tech thing. But tell me what you guys think about Instant Fusion. Played one book, one Foolish, one Raigeki. I didn't main Dark Hole. I sided one. I figured since I was playing the Star Seraphs, I would play a charge as well, and it came out in handy a lot. Being able to soul charge into 3 level 4s to go into a level 4 rank 4 play was really good. I did that once or twice. Like I said, that one time when I went into the stick chair combo after I searched one and fused, pretty cool. Then for the traps, a lot of people didn't agree with some of the one of the card choices, but it won me half my games, so that's okay. Played 3 Mistake. Looking back on it, I think I would only play 2 of this. I think I'd play a different build after this. I think I'd play 2 of this. Now this card I've never taken out on it's amazing. Double Scolding. People were like, Scolding? In Shadal's? What? No, it's very good. Being able to have this set with a Mistake face up, and an Anomalith and the Thunder King. I did that twice against 2 Necro players. Ending up going Anomalith with a set Scalding and a face up Mistake and the Thunder King. Like, there's no way they're winning that game. 100% chance you're winning that game. Like, they instantly scoop when they see it. And, like, I'll just flip it on, like, bro, you're not winning this game. And, like, it's just a blowout. Like, if you have this and Water Shadal, it's just the blowout in general. And you want to have a blowout against Necros. You don't want them to have a chance to win. Like, plain and simple as that. And then I played 1 core. Only reason I played 1 core is because I played the Neff and the Instant Fusions. I think if I didn't do that, I'd probably play a 2nd core for the sole fact that you can float anything and then just make your plays happen. And then the mirror match, you can go into a window in defense and then make them have a Shadal fusion on the field while you can float your own fusions and gain advantage from there. But that's pretty much it for the deck, for the main deck, that is. I don't think I'd really change anything other than the traps in this deck, which I'll get to in a minute. I'll tell you in a second. I'll go into the extra deck now. Played, obviously, triple of this, double window. I played 2 of this, just for the sole fact that maybe they target it with something. And then you just, like, El Shadal, do stuff, whatever, blah, blah, blah. It came in handy. I went to this. I might cut this to 1. Don't know yet. I think 2 might be the optimal number right now, just for the sole fact that I played the Instant Fusions and the core and stuff. But right now, 2 worked fine. And then I played 1 Shek. A lot of people told me to play more than 1, but I think 1 was plenty. I don't think I'd change that either. I mean, honestly, I know, like, the whole Unicore thing, if you El Shadal, activate this, El Shadal it away, this gets the effect. But no, it's just, in testing, it never came up. And I didn't want to, like, understand it had the possibility of coming up, but I didn't see myself losing to that at all. I thought I had a really good way of getting around things like that. So yeah, that was it for the fusions. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 fusions, and then for the synchros, played 1 Armades, 1 Goyo, and 1 Leo. I would have probably played Ascensive Sky Dragon over the Goyo. But obviously that's not like a realistic choice for everybody. But they all came in handy. I goyoed somebody's what is it? Something. I forgot. It was in the Telnet matchup. I goyoed his the one that ranks up to 24, and then I won because of it. It was pretty funny. Then I play 1 Castel, 1 Ouroboros, 1 Delteris, and 1 Diamond. This is absolutely amazing against the mirror match. If you can open up stick chair combo and then fuse, and then in your field with like a construct in this with like a Mistake in a back row, or just like Scalding in general, you're gonna win the game. Like, it's, unless they have like Dark Hole, Raigeki. Like, if you Scalding 1 and then they Raigeki, you just, I mean, obviously you're gonna lose that game, but like in general, going this turn 1 against the mirror match and like a fusion on the field is just game. Not even that, just in general, just this card is amazing in the mirror match. And it's there for BA, because a lot of people are playing BA still. Weird versions, but it came in handy. I like this. I'll tell you a story about this in a minute when I go through my matchups. I played 3 Lancia, 3 Maxi, 3 MST, 1 Mind Control, Blowout in the mirror, obviously. Dark Hole, I sided this in versus the Telenet matchup. the Necros matchup and the Infernoid matchup. Reason being, in the Infernoid matchup, like, they don't have any battle traps or anything, or any way to stop attacks. So if you have like a big player, something you're gonna push, obviously hit through it, and then go for damage. I play double breakthrough and then double decree. Reason I play double breakthrough is for decks that can actually make Dark Law. Being able to make Dark Law against this deck is ridiculous. Obviously this is for Teller Knights, but outside of this and versus the what is it, the Mirror, and I sided in versus Infernoid. Infernoid was something I thought was pretty, I don't know how to explain it. I thought it was pretty important because you could, if you had a Falco set and they chain their effect, you could break through, and when they try to target your monster during your player's turn, like if you flip Falco and they target the card in your remove from play pile or in your graveyard, you could just break through it and just end up winning the game from there. But breakthrough was subpar. I'm not sure if I would keep on siding it. Maybe, maybe not, just depending on how the format changes. I would change a few things. That's pretty much it with the deck. Like I said before, I'll go through my matchups here real quick. Round 1, I played against a Teller Knight player. Yeah, and game 1 I won pretty convincingly. Game 2 he opened up, game 1 he opened up Spell Fragrance, 3 back row, Deneb Altair. Like, I was like, well, this game's over. No, not really. Actually opened up pretty decent and ended up just outgrinding the game from there. And he didn't want a fusion, so I top decked the Regeki and just Regeki him, flip Beast, and started beating him down with Beast. And then once he tried to Altair again, I El Shaddai'd into a I El Shaddai'd into a Winda and just ended up proceeding to win there. So that was game 1. Game 2, he drew the nuts. I drew really bad. And from there, it was just a grind game. And it came up to the situation where I had this. I'm going to get to it because I thought this was pretty cool. Note, I got some sleep finally for the first time playing in an actual tournament. And my thought process was on point. So, I had this. I'm going to try to remember the entire scenario. I was pretty proud of myself after this. I had this on the field, and I had these in my hand, or I had these set, and then I had this in my hand, a Fusion in my hand, and a Veiler. And so I'm staring down a field of Trigger and Defense. What am I talking about? I'm staring down Trigger and Defense, a face-up Shadow Mirror, and 2 face downs with 2 cards in his hand. Both I know is Vega Altair. So I'm sitting here thinking about it. I'm like, if I'm going to try to bluff him here. He knows I have 1 fusion in my hand because I added it back earlier in the game and I haven't used it yet. And he knows one of these. I'm pretty sure he knows one of these or both of these are not the card. So I set the El Shaddai fusion. I'm like, alright, here's the deal. I'm going to see if he activates Trevor's effect before anything else. Because I think he's got a alpha set. Obviously he's got a Shadow Imprisoning, and I think the other one is a real trap. So on his end phase, or I activate Decree, and he tries to chain Call, which it was a call, so I chain the other Decree, and he ends up going for his turn. So he triggers and hits my fusion, which I wanted him to do. So he hit my fusion, and then he tries to go Vega, and I try to Veiler, right? And so from going into Veiler, he chains Book, which was his other face down. Then he goes Altair and Deneb, and then he goes He goes into this, into his own Diamond. I wanted to force him into thinking that I had that other fusion set, so he would go Diamond where I couldn't use that. He thought I'd set my other fusion. He thought I had 2, and he went into it, and which ultimately ended up me winning the game. Since I pressured him into making him think that I could fusion with this face down, he had to go into this to prevent me from doing it main phase 1, which at the end result made me win the game. Obviously these helped me win the game, but me winning the game, I top decked another fusion, which is the funniest part about it. I drew another fusion, but I wanted him to think that I had 1 already set. So he goes into this, making me go into my battle phase before anything else. So obviously I hit, and then from there I fusioned and went into a Winda, and then he couldn't win because I have a win to decree on the field. There's no way he's winning this game, 100%. And then from there, I just ended up winning after I was down 7 cards in advantage at one point. Like, I'd played it back, and the only reason I won is because he literally sat there. I didn't play this the entire game, and he sat there and he was like, "Can you flip this face up?" And I flipped an Elshadal. He was like, "Wow, if I would have went for something else, I would have won the game." And I was like, "Yeah, you would have. We would have went to game 3." So I mean, just mind games. That was pretty awesome. So I ended up 2-0ing him. It took the entire 40 minutes, and my mind was kind of just like, at that point. Yeah, after round 1, I thought about it. I was like, dang, that was kind of strenuous on my head. So going into round 2, I played. That's a good question, Kyle. What did you play? Played Necros. Necro player. I 2-0'd him really quick. I ended my field with this, and it was pretty dirty. Not gonna lie, it's pretty fun when you can end your field with something like this. Like, you're not gonna lose the game. I had that, and game 2, swap this out for Thunder King. They're not winning the game. And then having Elshadal on top of all that, when they try to negate one of your attacks, you can just do it again, like whoosh, into another one of these, and just bah, and they lose. So that was pretty much it. Round 3, like I said, was Desmond. Desmond, I went back and forth, and he beat me. Round 4 was mirror match as no, yeah, no, yeah. Round 4 was mirror match as well. He won game 1 pretty convincingly. Game 2, he made a really bad misplay, and I Elshadal'd. He had a construct face up on the field, and I had a construct face up on the field as well. Or I had something to where I know that he's wanting to get rid of his construct. I went into a window in defense, and he hit into it, and I got my fusion back, and it's the reason I won the game. Because I already had had BLS in my hand, so I went construct, BLS, remove, and attack for 20 for game. So he ended up losing that game pretty easily. Round 5, I played Necros. Yeah, round 5 I played Necros, won 2-0. Round 6 I played, I was 5-1 at this point, or 4-1 at this point. I played another Necros player. He actually works at my local Super Games. I 2-0'd him, ending my field with the same field I showed you earlier, pretty much. Mistake Scolding and Thunder King, and it was actually a really good match. He outplayed one of my cards, and then I played him into thinking that I had one thing when I didn't have it, and then I Elshadal'd into this and just ended up winning from there. Like, forcing him, I made him think he had to MST one of my back rows. I made him think I had this or this, so he had to MST. And I opened up really good game 2. He made me go first, and I opened up Math, Falco, set these. Open up Math, Falco, these, Elshadal, and Core, and he played out of it. It was really good. And then I ended up he MST'd this right off rip, and then when I activated this, he went Brio and activated this. He was like, "Yeah, cool," and he summoned Armageddon Knight to send Dragon to destroy my mistake. And then once he tried to do Unicore, I played Elshadal into a Core and then went to Anomalith. He Regeki me. I was like, wow, must be nice. And then I somehow came back and won that game. I don't know how that happened. But and then game 2, obviously, I did what I did. Round 6. I don't remember what I played round 6. That's not good. Oh yeah, round 6 was another Satellar player. No, yeah, another Satellar player. I 2-0'd him. It was actually really I won 2-1. It was actually pretty crazy. He drew all the floodgates game 2 and 3, and I ended up winning because I had double decrease face up on the field, and I played and then he got rid of both of them. Or no. This was before then. I fusioned, and then I made him chain his vanities, and then I went into Elshadal to the 2 on the field, and ended up locking him down with the window while he had to face up the vanities. So I didn't see a deep prison all game, so I just cut out Tiger Window and ended up winning that game. So Yeah, and then round 7, I played the mirror match. Funny story, he opened up the nuts, had 2 sets, and then 4 set back row. So I was like, alright, cool. Looked at my hand, it was Regeki. He didn't know what I was playing. We got deck checked, so we had a 10-minute time extension. I had Regeki, Soul Charge, Instant Fusion, Fusion. So I sat there and looked at my hand while he had all those back row, and then I drew into something like a Book of Moon or like a Veiler. I looked at my hand, I looked at his field, he looked at me, and I scooped. And he looked at me like, are you serious? You just scooping? I was like, yeah. Went into game 2. I'll show you my hand. It was this. Went to that. This. Where's my Squamata? I had Squamata, Beast, Math, I think. Math, Neff. Had a Neff shit all. If it's somewhere in here, that'd be nice. I don't know. I opened up like this. Where's my Fusion? Regular Fusion and Neff Fusion. So this is my starting hand, going second. He goes. No, it wasn't this. It was Regeki. So he goes set Hedgehog, pass his turn. So I'm sitting here in my hand and I'm like, all right, I can play some U's. Let's get it. So I summon, I want to say. I Regeki, I summon, I equip, I send, make this light, go into a play in the construct, fusion away the construct and this, and when I drew off beast, I drew the El Shaddai. And so I had my field of construct and Shikanaga, and then I attack, and he didn't have a response, so I El Shaddai for him. And it was pretty funny. And everybody was like, hold on, was that game 1 or 2? It was actually hilarious because he was like, how'd you do that? And then game 3, I opened up just a whole bunch of like set combos where I could just keep on floating my Falco for a minute. And then I drew Mind Control for his beast, and I ended up winning the game, obviously. And then 1-2-1, so I'm X1 at this point going into the last round. And I played an Inferno player, I played at one local we usually go to, and I beat him the round, or the tournament beforehand, at the local. We were playing in the actual tournament, and I won because of Lancey. I was playing Call the Haunted in the main deck. That's something we'll get into in a minute. Lancey was what won me the match, but game 1 opened up really good, and he opened up a lot better. And he had the Seer for my construct, and I couldn't win because of that. And then game 2 opened up the Nut, and game 3 opened up all 5 monsters to his double reasoning. Opened up like really bad. Like it was like double Falco. What was it? It was like double Falco, double Sovereignty, Beast. And I was like, ugh. And so I just kept on set pass. And then after I went through a Sovereignty and another Sovereignty, because I didn't want to waste my Shaddolls, I wasted 1 Falco. But after I went through my second Sovereignty, I drew this fucking chair or stick. And I was like, damn, dude, if I wouldn't have set that 1, that'd have been something else. But he would have probably game either way. So I ended up losing that round. It sucked. I came in 14th overall. Major shout-outs I want to give. I tested a lot with this. I want to give a special shout-out to Mitchell Martin, Blair, Taylor Mock, Michael James, Anthony, AJ, Alex, Corey Davis. I love that guy. He's hilarious. All the judges that judged the event. DeMonte Cole bringing Infernoids back. Y'all be on the lookout for that shit. Oh my god, he's at YSS right now, just probably going ham with his new Infernoid deck that you guys just need to see on my channel very soon. And then that's pretty much it. I mean, there's been one reason why I haven't been able to do the Clash of Nash. I mean, people have just not shown interest in it. Not my team per se, which a couple haven't, but pretty much the community in general. I want to continue that series, continue doing this, not even when it's national season, be able to improve everybody's game, being able to have a more competitive scene. I want to see a lot of more people, give people a run for their money. I mean, I saw crazy innovation this past week, and I think that I want to share that with the community. I think I have a very good base to do that with the players I have at my disposal. With like the people at my local, like DeMonte, Patrick Hoban, Corey McDuffie, and everybody else that's there. I mean, I have a big, humongous think tank. Everybody just humongous influences on the game, like JP with Shadalls. I want to give you guys the best content I possibly can, and hopefully I can do that in the future. I've been working on a few things. You guys be on the lookout for a giant hand tournament. I'm gonna post that video on the same day as this, so you'll probably see one of those videos, that video right before or after this one. And that's pretty much it, guys. I know this is probably a very long video. I usually don't do these that much, but I'm glad whoever stayed at the very end that watched it. I do appreciate all of everyone's support in this, in my journey to becoming, really influential in the game. It means a lot to me. It means a lot to Alex and our team, and we just want to, give you guys something to wake up in the morning to, or when you get home from school or work, come and watch our content, because it means the world to us that you show us support like you do. And being able to go into locals or get to a regional and just have people, ask you to sign something, that's pretty crazy too. So I'm glad you guys show us support like that. It means the world to us. We have new apparel coming out very soon. I just ordered our jerseys for Nationals, so I can't wait to get those in. That's going to be awesome. But until next time, guys, I'm Spoofy here with TheCardGuys, and I know it's probably been like 30 minutes, but we'll see you later. Peace.